Right then, hey guys, Dren here. Welcome back to, well, it's not really back, is it? Welcome to testing of XCloud or Game Pass Remote Play. Today, we're going to be testing out the performance mainly. Obviously, resolution has taken a bit of a dip, but I'd rather not. I'd rather not care about the resolution because at the end of the day it's more about the responsiveness and performance. So I've loaded up possibly one of the most required game for like responsiveness other than maybe a shooter. F1 2019. Now, the inputs on this game are absolutely insanely necessary to be as smooth as an input as possible. So we're going to find out whether I can have this up. Whoa! First challenge, anyone? To be fair though, what I will say is that these AI are violent. Very, very violent. So I'm going to have to be very careful before I choose to try and make a move. I'm also going to have to be in the right gear. Literally take 2 seconds break, absolutely lose all ability and concentration. Right then, let's catch him up. Let's actually catch. Take a little bit of curb. Here we go. Honestly though, responsiveness is good. Like, gear changes are going at a time. There's my race ended in real life as well as Lusher now. Come around the inside of that one. Having to ease off because there's no way in hell I can get past them there. But I might be able to. No. Stop pushing me. Stop pushing me.
That was a bad start, but don't overreact. We can salvage this.
We can try and salvage this, as long as the AI don't rip me to pieces again. Thank you for sharing it, BC. Hello, welcome in. Resolution does not take a drop through this, but honestly, trying to give people space, but when they don't give me any space to be on the road, we got them in the drag though. This car is so fast. I'll take avoiding action on that one. Any real damage. Gonna try and shoot it up around the outside. We manage it. Cutting deep, cutting deep. We should be out gaining speed around the outside there, but we're not gonna manage that one. Need some clean air really to
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
Up the inside, that was my fault. I shouldn't have carried so much speed into Sari. Yeah, the AI is also on easy. However, I literally haven't had any practice in this game recently, so I'm trying my damnedest to not get ruined by the AI, basically. Into the slipstream, out of the slipstream, into 7th. Flat down the back straight. A little bit of a lift I find is necessary. Just a little bit. Probably lifted a little bit too much there. I'm not getting involved with that, and I'm probably disqualified from my positions, but if they give me a time penalty or drive through, I can easily make a bit more time up. Fastest lap, Belen, look at that. 1:38.3. Not terrible. Not good, but not terrible. I almost feel like the lowest quality AI are actually kind of holding me up because they're so aggressive, which means you struggle to get past them, but also you're literally just being hung up behind them at all times. I'm going to take a really wide line through there. As he goes wide, I'm going to try and come on the inside and just absolutely nail it. There we go. Nice early break. Absolutely all out of shape for that corner. But we're good. We are in first. Now just try and elongate that thing and go for lap times. Ooh. Oh, so far, though, this is literally on remote play. And it is so smooth. Look at chat for a second. Look at chat for a second. Look for... Ah! I am actually going to instant replay that. Because, yeah, that was... do I continue from here? How do I continue from here? How do I continue from here? Do I just do that? No, I don't. There we go. Yeah, there we go. X is flashback. Got it. Let's not look at chat too often. There's no one in chat right now apart from Imperado, which I really appreciate turning up. But I've trained myself to keep an eye on chat, and the amount of times it cocks me up is unbelievable. That was not chat, that was my own fruition chatting too much. It's alright, just go. Just go. I'll catch you back. It's almost like I can't drive, which I can't. Not at 200 miles per hour. Really? Just sideswipe me off the track, why don't you? Again, 9th to 1st again. Let's do it. Lean it in. Start shaving off speed. Down to 3rd gear, slowly but surely. Accelerate out, touch the blown curb on the outside. Keep it nice and tight through here. Move back into 3rd. Overcooked it a little bit there. Here we go. Here we go. Felt my rear end just spin there. Like, I had to get off the throttle completely not to just spin it again. Again, I want to push, but I'm scared I'm just going to end up with a car in my face. Give me some space. What the hell is going on behind me? Yeah, no. I'm not letting you maintain the being ahead of me. Whew. Thinking I might give this a run in modern day cars as well, and I'm also short shifting way too much. Shouldn't be on the grass there, but it may allow me to keep a little bit more speed. Again, I am taking that line, I don't care. I want to get one good lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
Not going to get one good lap because I'm being blocked by everyone else. I should yield, I really should yield when people do that, but running outside, perfect. This is by far one of my favorite Formula 1 cars, the F1 2004. Ferrari is just so good. I have to be so careful. These ones were this year car had traction control and I'm running with it completely off. So if I get a little bit misshapen in a corner, there's nothing there, no safety net to save me. 4th, 3rd for this one I find is better. I felt the tail end getting out there and then I had to just ease off a little bit. little bit of a lift. Make sure I got around there in one piece. Just felt again loose as I hit that button rough part on the outside of the track, and there we go. Woo.
Fantastic drive, just fantastic. You deserved that race win.
I should kind of want to restart that and go for a flying lap while.
Thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that.
Let's see if I can get some back markers, shall we? Let's restart the session and see where we can get some back markers. One more time on this, and then we're going to switch games and see what else is out to offer. That's the brilliant thing about this. Like,
Okay,
if I want
here
to
we go.
switch a
I know
game
what you can do.
earlier on, like, if I want to switch a game, like, in any other situation, I have to download it to my console. Granted, Series X is a bit of unfair like comparison for this because, I mean, if I was on an Xbox One, the graphics are a little bit less, but I'd say the responsiveness is literally just the same. Follow him around, get him around, down the track, down the rest of the track. That was terrible on my end. I don't care though. Again, I felt that just starting to slide as we got a tail onto the outskirts of the track.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Decent start. I'm literally in first. Shut the fuck up, guy. Can I keep it flat? I can keep it flat as long as I turn at the right point. Heavy braking into second. A little bit too much cut there. Probably would have sustained some front end damage if I had damage on. On 42 on an opening lap, and we are looking to go faster if we can than a 128 that I did the other day, but the other blind race. But also in the same respect, that was with cutting out the last chicane basically entirely. If I do that, I can get this down to God knows what, but we might be able to actually get a 125 possibly if I'm really lucky, which I'm guaranteeing is nowhere near the best lap of this track in real life. Real life is probably way below that. Probably like 120 something. I don't know, but in second in this car without traction control, you really do have to wait and wait and wait around that corner to put the power down. So if you put the power down while you're sideways, you're just gonna spin. I'm also having to try and relearn the gearing again. Keep it flat, touch the curb, got a lot of downforce to keep us planted to the floor. Second gear. That was good. That was actually really good. I should have used more of the track.
Great work.
So
That's a new
134.5.
fastest lap for the race.
Dropped 4 seconds off of when we were behind people. Turned too early. Probably killed this lap time because that's gonna, yep. See me flow wide on that second to last corner. And he binned it. He did, kept it going though. I'm not stuck in the gravel. Got to clean off those tires. Can treat this lap as a throw in, just try and keep on the pace, but not exceed it because I'm guaranteeing my gravel will absolutely kill my rear end. Nice easy application of the throttle at the moment. I'm not stabbing it because with gravel on my wheels, I am literally, yep, see, that was full brakes and I still went further than I would like to. I'll push a little bit more, see where the heat is, whether the burn we've cleaned off our wheels. That will not help with cleaning off our wheels. Tires are probably insanely dirty on the right hand side, so this is going to be risky, but we kept it. It's alright, we're not too bad. We just have so much downforce around that corner. So much downforce. Good job, Dren. Absolutely dirtying those tires again. I felt a slip. I literally felt that slip getting back on the power. Plus 8 seconds on my last lap, which isn't too bad considering we had a full off. Just shaving that speed off, keeping as much as we can.
The gap to the car behind is 15.3 seconds.
Maybe just adding power I can, then easing back off, and then adding power I can. Used all the track there, every single millimeter that I could. I could take that faster if I had more balls. The rear end just tried to come around a little bit there. I can feel it, it's literally slippery. Like low speed corners, this car is so slippery. What is it, like 700, 800 kilos with 900 brake horsepower? No wonder it's so slippery, but like, damn. But yeah, so far, like, not a hiccup on XCloud. We're running fine. The only thing that's made this race fuck up is me. The squishy thing that can make mistakes, not the connection. Short shifting there. There we go, lent in, that was perfect. Definitely can feel the heat getting into the tires. Scrubbed off all that dirt. Bit of Astro there, which isn't too bad.
This is your final lap of the race.
Plus 270. Last lap. Let's make this one count. Again there, blind. I didn't mean to take it that tight. That was the car getting away from me. And again, yep. Look at it. As soon as you lose grip, you're gone. Like, you have to be on the edge in an F1 car. You have to be on the edge. Run a rich setup for the remainder of this lap for some fun. Death will ensue. I guarantee death will ensue with doing this. Because right now under the power of my right foot, I've got 900-ish brake horsepower. Which is so much in a car that weighs so little. Running rich, so we're on full power mode. Mainly I want to see how fast I can get down that back straight at this point. Because I've scuppered this lap anyway. Yeah, no. Again, I want to see how fast I can get down that back straight, so we're going to do the instant replay to see where I can do it. Whee! I think the engine is saying it. Yeah, it certainly is. I'm just taking it nice and easy around here. Because I want to absolutely get on the power. Rich fuel mix. It's 190, 200 miles per hour. I'm only at 200, what the hell? Did I turn up the... I'm guessing I have more downforce than previous. Did I accidentally hit that instead? Fuck knows. I'd love to take one of these cars down the old Le Mans. Le Mans would be so cool.
Absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant result. Well done.
How are you anyway, Dante? Welcome in, brother. Is this report the same? Are you still there, bro?
Incredible Grand Prix weekend.
Yep, that works. So yeah, responsiveness is fine. It's the little squishy thing behind the wheel that keeps getting absolutely ruined. And with that, let's quit out this game. Click on that button. Give feedback. No. Quit. Jump into Game Pass. And what next? Best thing about this is I don't have to prep. What should we play? What should we do? What should we play? What's available on XCloud that you want me to load up? Which could be kind of curious. I'm full of coffee. Also, didn't realize you were streaming today, so I'm gonna go jump back into Infinite. Cool. Yeah. No worries. I'll catch you later anyway. I said I'd give you a game on whatever, but I'm literally just having a go on and seeing how the responsiveness is. I wanted to do this for a while. It's going for full remote. I need something that I can enjoy straight off, but without having to. Let's have a look at Alien Ice. Okay, we can't do that on remote play. Dang it. Battlefield 4 we can. You do Battlefield 1 or Battlefield? Horizon 5. Dirt is only downloadable. What about Dirt 5? Is Dirt 5 playable? Over Cloud. I think it might be. I suppose, to be fair, it is only fair that I roll up some stuff that I'm kind of used to and see how it plays. I already have that on here. So what we'll do is, obviously I had to uninstall Forza Horizon 5. It says FIFA only because she wants to torture you. XO1 might like it. Trippy space light stuff. Also, speed is god in that game. Sweet, yeah. XO1. I'll have to check that out. I'm just trying to find things that I can like comment on, because obviously F1 I have played natively. Forza Horizon 4 I've definitely played natively. Like, and I want to see whether I can feel much of a difference. Feel like whether the Game Pass is as responsive as I want it to be. No, Exit 1. I will do. That is definitely on the list. And to be honest, I'm only coming on here to see if I can slide around a bit. I want to see the actual, like, responsiveness, because I'm a drifter, as you well know. So, if I can't drift, then the responsiveness is poo-poo. Absolute poo-poo. But yeah, no XO1. XO1 will definitely be played, providing it's available for play on the Xbox, because right now I don't know which ones are and aren't allowed. Come on, you can sync. You can do it. You can do it. I know I shouldn't have opened this, should I? There's too much to sync. Well, that's a good point. I imagine you might feel a teeny bit more latency, but you can just adjust to it. Yeah, exactly. I want to see how bad it is, because there's a certain point of latency where I'm going to jump in and just crash constantly. Whereas if it is good latency and it's not too bad, I reckon I could almost pick it up without really having to pick it up. I won't have to learn the latency. Hello, kitty. I am currently being attacked by a cat. Come here, sweetheart. Oh, careful. Don't fall. Ah, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, hello. Yes, I know. I picked you up, didn't I? I'm nasty. Am I nasty? Did I pick you up? See you later, then. That's one way of getting rid of the cat. Love it till it runs away. Well, I'm going to get back to dying all them damn time. Toodles. Nah, how are you dying all the time? Come on, you're good. This is taking forever. Also, I did have this on low latency mode. Let me pick up a cat. Bye. Oh, come on. Do I have time to wait for this? Do I have time? Do I want to wait for it? Not particularly. But it's a game which I really want to try out. Like, this is the one downside, I suppose, for Game Pass. The good side is you have this, so if you've got any progress on games or anything like that, then it'll sync up with sort of like Halo Infinite or Halo MCC. It doesn't take so long because it's just, yes, he's got this achievement, yes, he's got this ability, yes, he's found all the skulls. With Forza Horizon 4, I have like 600 odd cars. So I'm not surprised it's taken a little minute. But yeah, this is going to get a bit excessive, to be honest. But then again, if I was playing this without being on a stream, if something like this happened, I'd just go make a cup of tea or something. Like, by the time I got back, it'd be done, ready to go. No big deal. But that's my first criticism about against Game Pass. Well, second, really. Resolution drop is pretty severe. Like, I should not be seeing the pixelation around the numbers, and the line looks pretty clean apart from the far left, but like the lettering and the numbers are kind of blurry. Not too bad though, perfectly acceptable. But this is a little bit slow. Then again, if you're catching this as a VOD, you can just literally fast forward through this. In fact, I might leave a when this goes up properly, I might leave some timestamps to avoid if you want to skip the loading times. But it's also good to show it off because this is the real experience. This is what you're going to get if you run Game Pass and you have like previous saves, especially on big games which have a lot of like ownership to things like cars and stuff like that. I'd imagine Forza Horizon being quite a heavy one in comparison. It's also going to be cool to be back in England. Like, obviously, Forza Horizon 5 is goated in comparison to Forza Horizon 4. But it was such a novelty being where I live, driving around. Well, not exactly where I live, you know what I mean. The M5 or M4 or whatever it's based off of is very similar to most of the motorways in England. The side of driving on road is probably the first time we've been on that side ever in Forza Horizon's history. Roundabouts, everything. Like, it's more realistic. Oh, come on. 79%, 80%. We're almost there, lads and lasses. We're almost there. 81. 82. 83. This is where I wish I had some more people in my chat so they could keep me entertained while I wait for this. Yes, I know I'm supposed to be entertaining you, but there we go. If I edit it, can I edit it mid-stream? One thing that I do not like is the fact that there we go. That's updated. It does update live. Yes, nice. Yeah, one thing I don't like about this is that you can't play a cloud game if you already have it on your console. I would like a direct comparison. The only reason I'm doing this is because Forza Horizon 5 won't let me do it. Like, because I have it installed, and it's like, well, why would you play it online if you have it installed? Maybe I'm testing it, game. Maybe I'm testing the responsiveness between native Series X and XCloud on Series X. Again, resolution takes a hell of a hit. I mean, what is this, 720p, I reckon? They'll probably bump up to 1080 at some point, but honestly, again, latency is much more important than... Okay, that was quick. Seems like the texture options have been turned down as well.
Welcome back, Joshua.
Thank you. Okay. Doesn't help that this game is so much different in Horizon 5 for actual handling. It feels a little bit more. You can feel the latency, but it's not massive. Definitely not online. You can feel that. I feel like the resolution on games like this really does take a severe, severe hit because of it. Like, I feel like this is excessively minimized. But in the same respect, I mean, I'm not feeling too bad for it. Like, it feels responsive enough. Hey TC, welcome in. Latency is there, definitely. But honestly, it's not terrible at all. Like, this is not bad at all. I could, if I can drift this, I can race it. Like, racing is so much less needed for daintiness than drifting, and honestly, I miss Forza Horizon 5. But yeah, this is perfectly, I mean, let's go one further. Lol, message center. I'll take all the gift cards, because why the hell not? Porsche of some kind. And 20 super... 20? Oh well, a little benefit. FFE. Does seem very liney, especially on a background like this. Like, it is noticeably less quality. Did not mean to keep that, meant to sell it, but well. But you can definitely get away with this. Like, it's not ideal. If you have, obviously, a Series X or even an Xbox One, you probably will get some kind of benefit for not doing this. But in the same respect, I'm impressed. I really am impressed by the lack of input lag. I love the fact that literally every car I seem to get is just like, sell, yep, already own it, sell. I own everything here. Like, I don't know why I'm doing this. I suppose money. Eventually I'll play it at some point. Own it all. And 308, own it. $270, probably own that too. Yep. It's not what I was supposed to be doing, but I'll take it. S1's going to be like, yeah, 180k-ish. And then another 20, 30k. So yeah, 907,000. Jesus, man, Jesus. Message center business payouts. Money. Thank you very much. Right then, cars. My cars. Let's see whether this is using a series blade or not, because honestly the main reason that I love having my series is like switching between cars takes so little time in comparison. So let's try out one. We're going to get in one of the most OTT hyper fast cars I have and go for a drive and see how it feels. And two, it's instant. Yeah, these are series blades. Like, they're actually running Forza Horizon 4 on a series blade. We're going to take a drive to about here. See how it feels.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Feels so much less immersive than Forza Horizon 5. If anything, whoa! Okay, yeah, you can really get a tank slapper going. That was latency. Getting to a high speed and then whipping back and forth. Like, I tried to adjust, it adjusted late, so I adjusted back early and got myself into a big accident. But
Turn left.
honestly, this is like the F1 game. This is going to shut up any latency problems that you may have.
Recalculating route.
Because you are on absolute flat all the time. Like, so fast. Why is there so much traffic on offline? But it doesn't help that people are
At
like.
the roundabout, take the second exit.
Honestly, it's not bad though. Like, again, if I have a Series X, would I play it direct on console? Yes, of course I would. %, I would. If I had this or this to play on, I wouldn't be unhappy. It definitely allows me to play all the up-to-date games. I generally play this on my phone, like when I don't have my Xbox within proximity. I play Game Pass on my phone.
In 400
But I thought I'd see how
turn right.
this game responded, or this whole thing responded. I just got a new personal best, so that kind of proves that it's not that bad.
Turn right.
I just set a new record on this game, which I played for donkeys. God, this is an understeery piece of ass too, though. But yeah, that feels relatively smooth. Now, what was the suggestion? XO1. XO1, XO1, XO1. So, one of my viewers wants me to see what XO1 feels like, and I shall do so. This is very much going to be hopping about, seeing how things feel, like I said, seeing how it responds, see how it is in general. I mean, so far, loading times haven't been that long, except for the syncing for Forza Horizon 4, which I can completely understand. Like, I have so much... Like, my Series X, if I reinstall Forza 5 or Forza Horizon 5 or Forza Horizon 4, it's a little bit quicker, but it's not much different. Like, and this is a Series Blade. That one is literally a Series Blade. There's no other way of saying it. Like, there is no... There's just so much responsiveness, so much speed. XO1. Let's try this. Music's kind of cool so far. On this game may potentially trigger. Okay. Yep, so I'm going to leave that one up. Be careful, guys. Slip through surely blondes of earth, dance in the skies, laughter, silver wings, and done hundreds of things you have not dreamed of. Nice. Let's skip that. If I come back, I'll watch it and play it. And there's a new game. But again, this is more to try out. Like, I'd never download this game. I would literally never. Okay, and yeah. Okay, this is definitely sense of speed, I will admit. Yep. It's definitely interesting. Okay, so that's how you do it. Nice. I'm kind of confused, but also... Con, you can do it. Okay, I get the idea of how to do it, but what the hell is going on? Guess it's cooling, is it? Yeah, it is. Holy hell! Yeah, this is... I don't get the point of this game, but... I mean, again, the sensor speed is very much there, and... Like... It's handling it well. It really is handling it well. So the friction keeps it warm. Got it. Increased gravity obviously makes it even more warm because increased gravity, more friction. This is a game which I never would have even looked into if I'm honest. And honestly, not terrible. Kinda cool. Yeah, and again, this is a game I never would have downloaded, I never would have played. Yeah, because it's on Game Pass. Like, one, it's on Game Pass, and two, it's... faster than sound? Okay. Like, and because it's for play anywhere, like, I give it a go. That's the beauty of having a system like this. That's the beauty of Xbox's or Microsoft's design, is that little indie games and little fun games will be played so much more because people will give them a chance. Because you don't have to sit there and download a game. You don't have to wait for a game to sort itself out. It's just there at all times for you to play with and mess around with and experience. Not exactly sure what the aim of this game is, but I'm enjoying it nonetheless. Yeah, the sense of speed is immense on this game. Well, I kind of want to take it down the side of that frickin' mountain there. Go on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. You can do it, you can do it. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And then... This is just a weird exploration game with a ball. I would never have given this the time of day, and yet it's addictive. I'll admit, something so simple can be very addictive. Trying to get to that light in the distance. A bit of a glide. Honestly, this feels very much like I'm playing it natively. Obviously, it's probably not as pretty as it could possibly be, but it really does feel like this is like playing natively in control-wise. Everything is snappy responsive. Come on, you can do it. Get up there. Take a turn and we will zoom you back down. Zoomies! Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Again, I really don't know. Find that. Okay, and away we go. Spinny. Very, very spinny. Go on, then. One last game. Honestly, I might end up playing more of that. One last game. What should I try out? I don't think he's going to let me play Extraction. Ooh, that might be... I'm looking for like a shooter, really. Maybe Battlefield 1 might be a good place to start. I want to see how responsive it is in a shooter context. Battlefield is kind of thing. I honestly would like to use this, but unfortunately, I have it installed, therefore it won't let me do it. Halo 5 maybe? Halo 5 I don't have installed. Do we try Halo 5? Alien Isolation is not able to be played remote. DayZ is another one I could try as a shooter. Batman Arkham Knight, Carrion. Give me some suggestions, chat. What do we play? Well, it's relatively high-paced. Preferably a shooter. I think it's literally going to have to be, like, Battlefield. Maybe. Battlefield on play anyway. Yay play gold. I guess. I can remote play Battlefield 1. So we're going to have a go on that. Why not? See what this is as responsive. This is one which I don't have as much hope for. The thing is, the drop in resolution on most of the games isn't a massive problem. Like, you can get away with it. It's not a massive deal. But what I will say is that, God, I'm getting a lot of points in today for this. Another benefit, you earn money back by browsing all the games that you wouldn't otherwise felt stuck. First problem, we actually had the first problem so far, but that may have been my fault as to whether it was going to work or not. It might be my fault, that one. Yes, I accept. Okay, yep, I don't care. Like, yeah, the resolution drop on most other games, as I was saying, isn't that bad because a lot of racing games and high-speed games don't really matter if you drop a bit of resolution. But shoot 'em ups, especially things like Battlefield, massive, where you're relying on distance shooting and stuff like that, can be a bit of a pain in the backside. So we're playing campaign. Looks like the servers don't work for standard.
My granddad fought in the Civil War. Before I left, he told me.
Let's go. I wanted to play multiplayer, but apparently you have to download stuff to play multiplayer on top. So, France. As winter draws in, Germans fortify their lines and dare the enemy to come to them. Waves of infantry die crashing against German concrete and the maps do not change. Heavily armed and well protected, the British Mark V tank is a fearsome war machine. Clears trenches and destroys barbed wire. Gotcha. October 17th, British forces prepare a mass assault on the town of Cambrai. With tank support, Allied command believes the breakthrough was a certainty, but the Mark V tank has one major flaw, which I didn't get to read, because I'm a slow reader. Please wait, loading. Mildly grainy, mildly grainy.
The damn bird is shedding. Bolting, McManus. Bird's bolt. I'll pluck every feather off that damn... Easy there. That pigeon could save your life. It's our only line of communication. You good up there, Edwards? Yes. I'm starting to get the hang of it. What'd you do back home? Drove. A car. I was a chauffeur.
So true. So very true.
All stop. This is far enough. Infantry will go on the first whistle. Then we follow. Heavens above. You ever seen anything like this?
I have, I'm sorry to say.
Listen, we're going to cut down the guns up by that windmill. Give our boys some room. That's our cue.
Artillery's tearing the boys apart!
Don't let those deaths be for nothing. Move!
That was a good shot.
See that tank, Edwards? Don't get us stuck in the mud like that. They got one of ours! Eyes front, drive!
A little bit low. I mean, the button presses feel responsive, which is good.
Hey, bitch, did you see that one?
Still bearing! Find the gate of go!
Keep
Got
your
it.
eyes peeled for more of those guns, lads. The more wire we can clear, the faster our men can move up.
Field gun!
Move and get a clear shot of those field guns.
I appreciate not being a target, new boy!
We're moving slow. Finch, what's the matter?
It's fine, sir. It's the mud.
Field gun is clear.
We're all right. Come on around a bit, mate.
Hold position here. Clean out all the German guns.
Come on. The Brits don't give up unless they force them.
Just because I'm not very good at this game does not mean that it's not responsive. I am. There is obviously, with anything that isn't native, there's going to be a layer of latency that is worse than playing it natively. However, honestly, this is not doing all too bad.
Boys are moving up.
Continue suppressing fire. Keep them on their heels.
Can you imagine if I could shoot?
That's it. Hold and keep them suppressed.
Honestly, you can. If I was going to sit here and go, this is perfect. This is the best way to play remote. Like,
We are righteous men.
Good
I
job,
would
lads.
be.
Now we take the next trench
I
line.
mean, there is no best way. There's literally zero best way to play remote. None of them are quite there yet. GeForce Now is supposed to be really good in comparison to a lot of them. But honestly, none of them are there yet. We are working on it. It's getting close. But yeah, they're not perfect. They are far from perfect. But it works. Like, it really does work. I've not had any real disconnect problems. I've not really had any real, like,
Machine gun. Let's tear it apart. Point move that. Hold here and clear the area. Be sure our boys have time to move up.
Cannon's gonna slow us down. Hit it.
Got it.
Clean that field gun. Fire.
but yeah, it's responsive enough. You can actually game with it. I'd imagine on a smaller screen, like a phone or something, which is kind of more designed for,
Nice work. We're showing them, lads.
it would be a hell of a lot better. Kind of want to be out of this tank though. Oh god. Grenade!
Good kick, good country, lads.
Good job. But remember, the day's still young. We're heading heading for the ruins. Clearing a path for the infantry. Target down! Field gun is down!
Bloody boy. Woo! This is on top. Can't even begin to imagine what our boys and ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls who fought this army like would have gone through. Like, this is in excess. I see you.
Field gun is done! Let's get handle a hit like that. Hit! It's done!
Give me another volley, give me another volley. And another one, and another one. Ah.
What the hell are you doing? We need to get back into the fight.
I'm already in this fight. Unfortunately, everything is
Great work, lads. Time to move on. Heads down!
Woo. 13%. We need to repair. We need to repair really badly.
You out there. Take a look. Watch your marks, Finch. Edwards, get on and lend him a hand.
Holy. I forgot how on top this game is. Hey.
You good? You sure?
Right then. I think that's where I'm going to end it for today. It was only supposed to be a short stream. However, I am going to put out there that I think, while this isn't quite there yet, I'll admit that it's not quite there yet. None is. Stadia is good. It's probably got higher resolution, but the latency isn't much better or worse than this. And GeForce Now, like Nvidia GeForce Now, is pretty lit, but you pay for the privilege with that one, and the games, like, you have to own them. It's not something you can just like get on and play like Game Pass. Game Pass, you pay what, $10.99 a month and get whatever, or $14.99, $14.99 depending on where you are in the world. I would endorse this. While it's not the best way of playing games by any means, if you got the native hardware, if you got a Series X or something, then yes, you may want to play it on that. But if you've got no room and you want to try out a game and see how it is before you download it, or spend a bit of time practicing when you're not at your hardware, there's nothing wrong with this. It's smooth, it's responsive, it's a little bit lower graphically than I would particularly want. I mean, I'm streaming in 720p, yeah? So, like, these are all done via cloud. Now, if I was to load up, say, something that's about the same graphical, like, workout as them. We saw Forza Horizon 4 earlier. This is much... Okay, there's an update. Typical. But yeah, you get the point. It's going to be better graphically. You can see by the main screen that that's the case. But graphics aren't everything, and responsiveness, honestly, is my main concern in all of this, and it's not bad. It's really, really not bad. I am so impressed. So if you've got an Xbox One, and you want to play anything that isn't on Xbox One, I mean, Flight Sim will probably be on Remote Play at some point soon, when they get the more series bits and bobs up and running in their XCloud system. Same will there'll be a bump in a resolution at some point. We know that's coming. We just don't know when. Like, it's early tech, and for early tech, it's pretty damn flawless. I'm not gonna lie. We haven't had any real crashes, and it's been stable and responsive all the way through. Endorsement to Game Pass, yes. Endorsement to all the streaming platforms, yes. I can see this is where it's going, and I'm not unhappy about it. However, please get it to the native hardware power and quality before you guys decide to end native and go all blind online play. I, for one, really do enjoy having a native disc to actually, play on a console. I like the option of it. I like digital downloads as well, but I like the feeling of owning the game. It's a certain thing like Infinite. I will be buying Infinite on Xbox One. Disc version, Series X enhanced, whatever it is, but because I want to collect the series. I've got Halo 1 to Halo 5 so far, every single one of them, and I want to continue collecting. But honestly, it's not that bad. Everyone hates on it, and it really isn't that bad. It's perfectly adept, and if, say, you haven't got the money to buy an Xbox, you haven't got the money to whatever, you can spare that $10.99 a month or $14.99 a month, depending where you are. Go for it. You will not be disappointed. You will be able to play all the games on it, and they will run relatively flawlessly. Anyway, this has been a pleasure. Nice little interactive stream for just tide over. I might be back playing Metro tomorrow if I have the time to, which I probably do. And Forza Friday obviously will be on Friday as usual, going for all the challenges. So thank you very much for coming out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.